Okay, so we started testing. We started setting up a test environment, I would say, 3 months before we purchased, 2 or 3 months before we purchased the product, and then we went live, 2 months after that. So it was me, only me, but I did work with the Kovair tech support people in India. They were very helpful. So it probably took us about, maybe 2 or 3 months to have it where we really liked it. And then since go live, we've made some improvements, some enhancements to it as well. But again, it's just been me, and this is not my full-time job. I don't do only Kovair, and so because it is all configuration and there's no development, once you know the change you want to make, it's relatively easy to make enhancements to the Kovair system.
Okay, all right. There are a few questions for me, it seems like. One is, does Kovair support MSP setup supporting multiple customers in single instance? If yes, what security features does it offer for data separations, encryption, etc.? All right, so the answer is yes. Kovair ITSM configuration, the one actually Joe is using, what we call the corporate version, so you can actually configure it for your internal users, like Northrop Grumman. But we also have a version which is for the service providers. So basically, if you are a service provider providing support services or IT support services to various customers, you can actually use that. So it's a multi-tenanted single instance of Kovair, and your individual customers can use this to see only their data. So we have a very powerful and flexible way of slicing and dicing the data, and the security concept is so strong that the users of a particular customer would be able to see only their data. On the other hand, your service providers can actually see all the data from all the customers, or even you can kind of make it different groups. So maybe you have one service provider who is providing service to customer A, B, and C, whereas there is another service provider who is doing X, Y, and Z. So they would be able to see only A, B, C, and X, Y, Z respectively. So actually, we have a couple of Indian customers who are actually using Kovair for that purpose. So I would say that our salespeople will be very happy to talk to you and show you what we can do with that service provider model. How does the licensing work? Licensing works very simply. It's based on the number of users. And again, I'll ask our salespeople to get in touch with you. And at the end, I'll give you the email address and the phone number which you can call, actually. I am looking forward for implementing CCR, change configuration release for any technology. Okay. So basically what I understand, you would like to implement the change management configuration. By configuration, I assume that you are talking about CMDB, because configuration in the context of ITSM really means CMDB and configuration items and release management, which as I mentioned, that Kovair ITSM can do all of those. So if you would like to talk to our salespeople, they would be able to explain you more about what we can do. What is a Kovair? Is it a technique for ITSM? What are the services being offered by Kovair? Yes, it is a product which includes a lot of different kinds of technologies, and as I have shown in the first slide, what is Kovair? Actually, it has got a number of different tools, both in the area of ALM and ITSM. So we have the actual products you can use out of the box from day one without doing any configuration. You can start using it for your ITSM, or you can actually use that as a platform and create your own custom application or custom, I would say, solution, which actually Joe did. And I think Joe mentioned that the way they are using the incident management, change management, not typical for ITIL, though they are using the similar kind of concept, but it is not exactly ITIL because they are using what really makes sense for their organization. So rather than using or starting from a out-of-the-box solution coming from Kovair, they used Kovair as a platform and actually implemented the whole thing from the scratch, and that works great for them. On the other hand, for some companies, maybe just out-of-the-box solution may be just good enough, and you can, of course, further fine-tune and tailor it based on your requirement. And the services Kovair provides is, of course, the product itself. On top of that, will help you in actually configuring it. So what we believe is that we train your guys to actually do the configuration and also will help you in do the configuration. Okay, the next one is, let's see. How can Kovair help to integrate all the CCRs into a single module? So I think this is referring to the previous question, which is the change configuration release. As I mentioned, that Kovair has all these different tools together in a single application. So you don't have to integrate separately. They are already pre-integrated in the same solution. So I think when you talk to our sales guys and our sales engineer, they would be able to demonstrate that how the change configuration and release can be done together. Can Kovair supply out-of-the-box processes as a starting point? Absolutely. That is the out-of-the-box process for each and every process area of ITSM. So for example, for service requests, from incident, problem, change, release, for each one, we have a very powerful processes out of the box. And as I mentioned, that you can start using that process, or you may find that I need to change a little bit, add a little box here, remove a couple of steps here based on your organizational need. And as I have shown you, creating those processes or changing those processes is very easy just by drag and drop. Okay, so the last question here, I suppose, is will Kovair help me implement my processes? Absolutely, we can help you not only train you up in configuring Kovair, and as I mentioned and Joe mentioned also, that it doesn't need any coding, which basically means that just by drag and drop using the browser, whether you are kind of relaxing on the beach of Australia or you are working, you can still work and create these processes. And will, of course, help you in configuring. And as I said, that there are some processes come out of the box. You can start from there, or you can start from the scratch and then fine-tune it. Now, let me give you the phone number to contact. The best way to contact is by email address, which is sales@kovair.com. And whether you are from India or Australasia, it will automatically reach to the right person of your area. Or you can call our phone number, which is 408, which is in US actually, 408-262-0200, extension, actually option 1. And again, that will go to the right people. Actually, go to the website, www.kovair.com, and there you will find all our contact information, including our Indian sales office, which is based in Calcutta, and you can contact them. So once again, thank you so much, Joe, for such a wonderful presentation. I think it was it says so much about Kovair that I possibly couldn't tell better the way you have implemented and talked about it and highlighted all the great functionality of Kovair. And thank you very much to all our attendees today for spending this last hour with us. Thank you.